Hello everyone, what a week! It's incredible, all the energy in the room and in the city, seeing so many of you, creators, artists, DAOs, collectors, whales, investors, etc., getting together. And today I'm going to continue passing on the energy and talk to you about what NFTs are essentially helping to grow in this place, in the metaverse, and paving the way of the future of gaming into virtual worlds. So let's start by defining the metaverse. No, it's not Meta. No, it's not Roblox. It's not Epic and Fortnite or Minecraft, Microsoft, etc. The metaverse is actually a set of digital parallel universes where us, human beings, will actually be able to engage into all sorts of immersive, deeply social experiences through an avatar. And that avatar would be a representation of ourselves into those virtual worlds. At Sandbox, we believe that 99% of the content in this virtual world will be made by users through user-generated content. They will be using creation tools and they will be publishing that content into them. And 1% of that content will also be coming from brands, IPs, which will be helping to bridge culture, to bridge between the physical world and the virtual world, and enable users to have like point of reference, social landmark, where they will be having their very first interaction and potentially socialize with other users. At Sandbox, we also enable other users to actually leverage NFTs from those brands like Care Bear, Smurf, and a few others, Walking Dead, Snoop Dogg, to create their own content, stories, adventure, and game, and publish them. Talking about experience, we believe NFTs are enabling new kind of experience where true ownership of your digital assets is creating a new format of entertainment. We'll see more in the further while. You can also build, you can play, you can socialize, chat, dance, meet other users, and start earning a revenue from your activities, time, and creation. To do that, we're leveraging blockchain as an infrastructure to enable true ownership of your assets, and we have been one of the contributors to the ERC 1155 standard, which is now powering many NFTs. And as we accept that NFTs can be are holding value as digital assets, we're seeing a future where a digital economy, new jobs, new opportunities for everyone through ownership of tokens that also enable a new form of governance of those virtual worlds. We are defining together a new format, a new business model. We want to enable users, creators, to be rewarded for their engagement, for their time, for the value they bring into those virtual worlds. It can start by owning a land into a virtual world, and through that land, publishing their experience, monetizing that content. But of course, also leveraging creation tools like VoxEdit or 3D Editor, like our Game Maker, everything that is really accessible to everyone, doesn't require any code, any barrier to entry to start creating our NFT, to start creating those new experiences into virtual world. And those new business model, maybe some of you are already familiar with the term play to earn now, will enable users who engage into those activities to collect NFTs, to potentially keep them or sell them and turn them into a new revenue stream. Those tokens that you own, those tokens that you hold, they will also help you to engage and govern that virtual world that you will define how it's going to evolve in the future. And that's something new, that's something powerful, and that NFTs are actually enabling in gaming. At Sandbox, we also have a map that's composed of 464 lands. Each one is a unique NFT, and as of today, the value of that map is above $1 billion. The location is actually a key component in the map, and we are reinforcing the notion of ownership by enabling users to put their logo, which has created a new system where neighborhoods, virtual neighborhoods, various communities of NFT holders, are getting together to create content, create experiences of new kinds into those worlds. Actually, today, just 1 hour ago before being on stage, we had a new land sale, and that land sale sold in about 2 seconds. That's incredible. It's moving faster and faster every day. we've sold about 65% of land to date. We're planning to have land available until the end of 2022. And we believe we're looking forward to seeing many of your projects and your community engaging into virtual world and having more experience, content, stories, and more. Let's take a look at some of those partners, some of those experiences actually available into Sandbox. We're now counting more than 165 partners, more than 12,000 landowners. Some of them include CoinMarketCap, South China Monk Post, Binance, Atari, MetaKey, The Walking Dead, Metaverse, Stakefish, etc. It's a great mix of all sorts of brand and IP, both from the physical world and from the overall ecosystem. And I'm just so excited. I can't wait to see the kind of experience that will be available into a virtual world that is so global and combine these kind of different cultures. We're also going one step further into creating this open metaverse where we want to enable users to play with NFTs they made on Sandbox and potentially use somewhere else, but also import their NFTs from anywhere, whether it's collectible, crypto art, or profile picture, for example, avatars. We want to enable users to transform through interoperabilities of 2D profile picture into 3D characters that they can then use to socialize, chat, interact with other users, start playing, jumping, fighting with enemies, etc. And we're proud to have more than 50 different communities of various NFT projects into Sandbox, such as Bored Ape, CyberKongs, Voxodeus, Artifact, etc. I'm sure in the audience, a lot of you at least own one of those NFTs, and will be able to participate through the ownership of that NFT into creating this new space of culture and various engagements. And that's something essential, I think, like what it means to be a fan, to be a community member through owning an NFT. It starts by really engaging with the community and leveraging all the possibilities that Game Maker and Virtual World are offering you. It could be just like coming with your avatar and interacting with other users, but it can also be engaging via live, unique, limited experience through NFT tickets, collecting NFTs, creating stories, creating adventures, and more all together. And, well, I mentioned before about a whole new digital economy with new jobs. I wanted to take a concrete example. If you want to open your land, you first have to choose a location. So you probably are going to start doing some research. What is the most valuable location? Or how can I pick which community I want to be close by? Might hire a virtual real estate agent to do that. Then once you get your land, you're going to build a house. You're going to build a place. You're lucky in the metaverse, things don't break. So you do not need a plumber or anything like that. But still, you might need a digital architect, a digital game designer, someone who is going to help you decorate and create engagement and fun into this land. You are going potentially further. You want to start selling NFTs into your land. This is one kind of a new opportunity because those NFTs, for the first time, you are going to see them and interact them in context through a game. How did you imagine maybe that you're playing a video game like an RPG, you see a boss enemy and then, oh, I like it. I want to have it into my own game and use it in a new way to create my own stories, my own adventures, and so more. Going beyond, I think beyond the creator economy, there's also the play-to-earn economy where players can engage and earn a revenue actually from their activity into virtual lands. If they spend 1 hour, they collect an NFT like a sword, etc. They can keep it, they can sell it, generate revenue. And as such, they can look for coaches, for guilds, etc., to also increase the opportunity for them. And as you can see on this slide, there's many more opportunities ranging as well beyond commerce, beyond community, beyond playing, beyond creating, that can arise from just the metaverse and in general NFTs into virtual worlds. We are supporting the creator economy. We have already announced a $100 million fund that's going to help the ecosystem thrive and power creators. We believe we have already more than 55 studios to date that are creating the first experiences in Sandbox and being supported by this foundation, and more than 30,000 creators using almost on a daily basis our creation tools. The first artist who sold their NFT on our marketplace generated more than 2.5 million cents. And as you can see on this picture, this is a very global community of creators from all around the world. I'm also very excited to share, we announced earlier this week our $93 million Series B, led by SoftBank Vision Fund, as well as strategic investors like Animoca Brands, Liberty City Ventures, Galaxy Interactive, Samsung Next, LG Venture, and many more. That will help us to continue scaling that vision, build a tool, support more creators, bring more brands and IPs, and overall push further this vision we have of an open metaverse. My last slide, if you're ready, yeah, we're going to announce that you'll be able to be first to participate into the alpha season. It will be opening by November 16. It'll be accessible to 1,000 landowners first, then progressively up to 5,000 users, and it will give you a first taste of what is play to earn into a metaverse. So we hope to see you there. See you in the metaverse. Thank you, everyone.